Out of breath. Well, this started off not as I'd expected, that's for sure. I driven all the way up here to Big River. We had some rain overnight last night, and at my place we had like 25 mil. I think up here they might have had about 15. Anyway, the rivers have really come up. I fished some other places the other couple of weeks up in the Alpine, and the rivers were so low. But with that rain, a lot of these creeks that are flowing into Big River have certainly raised the water level. Now, I just pulled up, almost ready to set up camp. I thought I'll grab a rod, I'll just come down here, check the river and have just a quick flick. Just a quick flick. I had 2 casts. I wasn't even planning on filming. I had 2 casts. I just had a trout chase it, and I nailed him on a spinner. And he's a beautiful fish. I'll show you in a second, but he's just sitting down there. I don't know if you can see that, but wow, how cool. I reckon tomorrow's going to be epic. Welcome to another outdoor adventure. I'll just get this fella up. We'll have a quick look. We'll let him go. We'll set up camp. I think this is going to be a really good weekend. Sweet. Have a look at that. What a nice brown. Wow. So silver. That's what I found. I've been here before and I've found that the fish down here are very, very silver, and they're so close to Lake Eildon. It's probably why. Look at the tail on it. Just magnificent. Good fish for a second cast. Let's get him back in the water. Wow. It is the morning. And yes, that was my lure as my coffee stirrer. Had a bit of a sleep in this morning. I think it's about 7:30. And we are right to go. Wow. Hopefully today turns out like yesterday afternoon, late afternoon. Because those couple of fish were sensational and good size too. So anyway, we'll put the backpack on, grab my tasty lure, tainted with coffee, and hit the river. See you down there. What a great start to the morning. Wow. That's a nice fish. That's a real nice fish. That is a real nice fish. You know, I've said this time and time again, you know, when I've got my live target jerk trout, it is an amazing lure. Well, this Duo in the, I think I called it a 70 mil. I actually think it's like 80. Anyway, it's a slimline shape. Duo Realis 80 suspending. Oh my lord, this lure has just become my new friend for rivers. That is a shallow diving 80 mil lure, jerk bait. It is an absolute ripper. If you don't have one of these in your tackle box, go and get one. This is a real nice fish. Give me 2 seconds. This is a real nice fish. This is a real nice fish. After the rain, hit the rivers. Look. And just like that, he's gone. That is sublime. Geez, there's some good fish in here. Now, I've caught 4 fish, 2 last night, got one this morning a bit earlier, and while I was getting the camera ready, pulled the hooks. And I have literally walked 20 metres. Bit of rain. Discoloured water. Good quality lures. And good fishing. Like I said, that Duo Realis 80 SP certainly does the job. This boy is not as big as the last one, but still a good fish. Just remove that hook, thank you. Try not to drop this one. How cool. Look at the beautiful colours on them. Again, like in this section of the river, they're all this silvery colour. No red iridescent spots. But then if I go another 100 kilometres further upriver at another spot, they do have all those iridescent red spots. These ones, I've said this in a previous video when I was here about a year ago, they all do come out of the lake at this time. How cool. Oh, righto, mate. There you go. There you go. Go on. Go on. Go on. Done. All right, let's keep fishing. And you get a good fish. How am I going to land this one? Oh man. Don't pull hooks, don't pull hooks, don't pull hooks, don't pull hooks. Oh. Oh, he rolled all over it. He rolled all over it. Oh, yes. And the hook just fell out. Oh. He rolled all over that. Oh. Wow. That was hard work, but what a brute. He rolled all over that lure. Today, the fish that I've caught have been some of the best trout that I've ever caught before, especially this time of the year. Look at that, he's a beautiful fish. I don't know, maybe, oh, hang on, I'll tell you what. He's about 35. Oh, put him there and there. Yeah, probably about 37, I reckon. There's a nice fish. Don't you just love it, straight after the rain? Oh yeah, baby. A little bit doughy, but he went. It's one thing about fishing these rivers after the rain. You know, if you have a look behind me here, we've got some real fast water coming down, and those brown trout just love sitting on these edges. The food comes down with the fast current and just pushes into these slower areas. This is a big eddy in here, and all that food comes down through here. You can actually see the water moving and swirling around. I just put my cast in for the fast water and brought it back through the natural water course there, and sure enough, he smashed it. Whew. A Duo Realis. It's become my new best friend. Do you like my fish of the day? You know those moments when you're taking too long, just messing around, and you take the hook out of the fish and it jumps out of your net before you can get a photo? Well, I just had one of those moments. It's heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. Fish of the day too. Fish of the day too. This one is not getting away. But what a great way to end the session. Another nice little brown. This one's a bit smaller than all the others. Nevertheless, such quality fish. Send him back. Ugh. There you go, buddy. Well, one thing to note, I always bang on about lures, you know, and during the summertime, I'm using spinners quite often or shallow diving lures, whether it be a small crankbait like the live target jerk trout. I also use a few little Duo Realis deep diving cranks. But I tell you what, I wanted, at this time of the year, this is the first time I've actually gone up a size in lures, and I really wanted to fish a bigger lure, hopefully to get some bigger trout. And I can tell you now, it's actually worked this morning and last night. I'm using an 80mm Realis, Duo Realis. This lure has absolutely killed it. 8 or 9 fish, or 8 fish. That really big one before. The lure size certainly matters when you've got that river flow. Don't be ashamed. Don't be scared to upsize. Great lure, perfect shape too. Nice and skinny, crazy action. It's catching the fish. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this one. Thanks for watching. Might have a couple more casts and then head home. Cheers.